I'm Ebru's Kyle Schmoyer. Many people wondering around the U.S., is this country doing enough to combat ISIL, especially as we continue to see these beheadings and these fighters that seem to be moving on even more cities in Syria and Iraq? We asked a leading expert in foreign policy.
Airstrikes never were going to be able to stop the beheadings.
And it doesn't seem to be a deterrent to advancing ISIL fighters in Iraq or Syria.
They're threatening the biggest border town between Syria and Turkey, and the bombing doesn't seem to be able to stop that either.
That means Turkey may be drawn into this fight sooner than expected.
They're not going to be able to just sit there on the border and watch the slaughter go on too much longer. The flood of refugees is just too big.
Those unyielding ISIL fighters may force the use of combat forces.
If ISIS marches into Baghdad or ISIS crosses the border into Turkey, we know that there will be a much bigger, probably boots on the ground response from Turkey and NATO, probably in that case, and from the U.S.
And that's a move already creating increased chatter in the halls of Congress.
They're hearing the same military advice that we never said it would work with airstrikes alone. It's going to take boots on the ground, and if it's not Arab boots, then it may in the end have to be Western boots, whether American or European or someone else. A few congressmen are starting to echo that advice, and eventually they'll get impatient.
The question now, when will the American public grow impatient with seeing more of these beheading videos versus what the United States is or not doing in the region to combat ISIL? Reporting for Ebru News, I'm Kyle Schmoyer.